All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to solve this problem here. Problem number 2. All right. So, as always, we write our rules. We always write our rules. All right. And so now we read, Kamani went to Alyssa's market and bought 1 1/2 pounds of coffee at $14 a pound and 7.5 pounds of rice at 50 cents a pound. If Kamani paid for her purchase with a $50 bill, how much change did she receive? All right, so we've read. Now we're going to look at our options. $24.86, $18.48, $27.73, $25.25. All right, so in this case here, we've read. So now we circle our R, underline the question. Okay. So we underline our question here. How much change did she receive? All right. So we circle our U. Now we're going to label and annotate. Okay, so we circle our numbers and we box our keywords. Okay, so 1 1/2, $14 a pound. And then we have 7.5 at 50 cents a pound. If Kamani paid for a purchase with a $50 bill, how much change does she receive? So receive, change, those are key terms. So if we're looking for change, we're going to do subtraction. All right, because we're going to subtract from a $50 bill. She's going to receive change based on the amount that this adds up to. We're going to subtract this sum, this total, from $50. So now we read and we underline. Now let's label. Okay, so this is going to be 1.5. Okay, so 1 1/2 equals 1.5. 14 remains the same. 7.5 could be rewritten as 7.5. So 7.5 is 7.5. 1.5. Okay, 0.5. Okay, this is the cost of rice. 0.5. If Kamani paid with a $50 bill, how much change does she receive? So we have 0.5, 1.5, 14, and 7.5, and then we have 50. Now what we have is we have the okay, so the cost of coffee. So we're at the cost of coffee, okay, which is going to be 1.5 times 14, and then we have the cost of rice, which is going to be 7.5 times 0.50, right? So we have the pounds times the price. So we have 7.5 pounds. I should put pounds up here. 1.5 pounds times $14. 7.5 pounds multiplied by 50 cents. Okay, this is a dollar sign. It's a dollar sign, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. So now we're going to do our multiplication. 1.5 times 14 plus 7.5 times 0.05. All right, this is our evaluation step. So let's do 14 times 1.5. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 0 in the tenths place. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so 5, let's double check. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 0 in the tens place. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. All right, looks good to me. We're going to add these up. 0, 11, $2. All right. Now remember, we have a digit here to the right of the decimal. So we're going to move it the decimal place one step towards the left. So it's going to be $21. Okay. So the cost of coffee equals $21. All right. So the cost of coffee is $21, which is 1.5 multiplied by 14, which equals 21. Now we're going to find the cost of rice, which is 7.5 pounds times 50 cents. That's a $0.50. This is the second evaluation we're going to do. So we have 7.5 multiplied by 0.5. All right. 0.5, ladies and gentlemen, is the same thing as 0.50. It's the same thing. Because when you put the 5 in the tenths place, this is saying we have 50. All right. If there's a 0 behind the last significant digit, you don't have to add that. We'll still get the right answer. So 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 7 is 35. Plus 2 is 37. All right. So now, how many digits do we have behind the decimal place, or to the right of the decimal? We have 1 here, 1 here. So we have 2 total digits to the right of the decimal. That means we're going to move our decimal place over. 1, 2 units towards the left. So that'll give us $3.75. So the cost of rice at 7.5 pounds for 7.5 pounds for 50 cents per pound equals $3.75. All right, it's $3.75. Now, if to combine $3.75 and $21, we're going to combine these. So let's combine these here. So we have 21 plus $3.75. 5 plus 0, 5. 7 plus 0, 7. Decimal value comes down. 1 plus 3 is 4. 2. Bring that down. We have $24.75 total, but we're not done. Since it says how much change did you receive, you have to subtract $24.75 from $50. All right. So now let's go over here. We have a little bit of space. We'll do $50 minus $24.75. Subtract it out. Have to borrow from the 5 here. Comes a 4. 9, 9, 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 4 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final answer, $25.25. All right. So this student here, I don't see any accuracy here, so not accurate. All right. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, I don't even understand where they got 6 from. So this is going to be a weak concept. And I guess the process is okay. Okay, process. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, when you all are solving problems like these, I need to see your rule strategies When you select the correct answers, I need to see the steps that y'all took using rules. All right. So in this case, let's look at the steps over again. We find the cost of coffee. We converted the mixed number to a decimal. 1 1/2 is equal to 1.5. 7 1/2 is equal to 7.5. So the cost of coffee is 1 pound times 14. So we did 1.5 times 14, we got 21. The cost of rice is 7.5 pounds. We multiply that by 0.50. That gives us $3.75. All right. We add those two together, 21 plus 375 to get 24.75. And we have to figure out how much change she receives if she gets a $50 bill. So we subtract $24.75 from $50, we get $25.25. Our answer choice that's correct is D.